Hi everybody, Patty Dooley here, independent Tupperware distributor. And today I'd like to do a recipe for you that's just going to include two ingredients, our stack cooker and our mix and store pitcher. Today I'm doing a cake and I'm using a box angel food cake mix and just a can of crushed pineapple. That's it. No eggs, no oils, no nothing else in it. Um, this is just a simple, fast recipe that you can use. You have company coming over, friends, you just want a quick dessert after dinner, something on the patio, you know, take to church, whatever you want to do. It's just a really fast, easy recipe. And I'll tell you later a couple of other ideas that you can use doing the same thing. Today we're going to cook it in the stack cooker. And if you haven't heard me talk about the stack cooker before, this is one of the products that I really love with Tupperware. I use it all the time. I cook a lot of stuff in it. And this is meant to tandem cook. You can use the individual pieces or you can use the whole thing to make a meal. And I do that often. It comes with the lid that also is a 3/4 when you turn it upside down that you can use to, like, we do a Mexican casserole. The bottom will be the rice dish, the center will be the casserole, and the top I do the dessert in, and we just stack it all together. Then it comes with a cone, so when you're using it you can use like bundt cakes or meatloafs or stuff like that in the stack cooker. It comes with a strainer. I use this to brown meat and stuff like that in the microwave. Like, you can also make meatloaf, put it in here, then set it in the 1 3/4 section, cook it so that way all the fats and everything drains out of it. Then we have the 3/4, 1 3/4 here. I do a lot of casseroles and stuff in here, and then we have the 3/4 bottom. You can do soups and everything in this. Today we're just going to use the 3/4 bottom, and we're really not even going to use the lid today. We're just going to use that and the cone, and we're going to set the cone right down in the center so you can see it's going to make like a bundt pan. Then I'm using the mix and store pitcher. This is really great for mixing pancake batters, cake batters, whatever you're doing. Uh, One thing about it, it has the center lid comes off, and it allows you to, if you're using a hand blender or stick blender and you're making pancake mix or something, you can put it in here and then just put your mixer in here, and that allows you to mix and not have splatter all over you. And if you're using it and you want to store and then use it later, it has three little sections here. It will show you, like, this way is where you can pour everything out. This side is completely sealed, and then this side you'll strain, but we're going to leave that off today as well. So what I'm going to do is just pour in the 1 package of angel food cake mix. That's all I'm using. And then this is a 20-ounce can of crushed pineapple. We're going to pour that in, juice and all. And then we're just going to mix this together. Now you could, if you have the Power Chef, you could use this in here with the paddle part or the mixing part of it. Either way works just fine. It really doesn't take that long to mix it up. And like I said, you're not using any oil, you're not using any eggs or any other liquid, just 2 ingredients, and that's it. Now another cake that I like to do is I use a spice cake mix and 1 can of pumpkin, not pumpkin pie filling, just the canned pumpkin, and mix those together. You can add nuts and stuff to that as well and cook it just like we're doing this today. And actually, it's really only going to take us about 6 minutes in the microwave. And if you don't have a stack cooker, say you have older Tupperware products like what they call the Rock and Serve or the Vent and Serve, you can cook in that as well. But I use my stack cooker for everything. Okay, we've got that all mixed up. I'll set that right there. And then we're just going to pour this in around the cone. pretty fluid consistency type, so that way you don't really have to do a lot to get it to level out. It's doing it on its own. And we're going to put this in the microwave, like I said, for 6 minutes. Now this may depend on your microwave, the wattage. You may have to play with it just a little bit, but mine is a 1250 watt microwave, so normally for me it just takes 6 minutes. So I'm going to put this in and get this cooked, and then let it set for just a few minutes to cool, and then we'll come back and show you how the cake looks. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back with the cake. As you can see, it has cooked now. If you do it with the cone in it, realize that if you're using the angel food cake mix, it's going to rise up quite a bit. So don't worry, it will go back down once it starts cooling, and it will pull away from the sides of the pan. Now I'm going to try to get this out. Now it may still be a little bit too warm, but I'm going to try to dump it out or turn it out onto our round cake taker. If you haven't seen the round cake taker before, this is an awesome product. And what's so great about it is it will sit just like this to hold cupcakes, small pies, single layer cakes. And if you've got a bigger cake, you just twist it, lock it in place, and you can carry a tall cake anywhere you need to take it. Now these are not in the catalog all the time, so they come out on special sales, and you will have to contact me and I will let you know when they come out. And to do that, just comment. If you're watching this on YouTube, just make a comment in the section below. If you're watching it on Facebook or someplace else, like Facebook, you can tag me in the message. Just tag Patty Dooley, Dooley, and I will get with you and add you to my list to let you know when it comes out. So right now we are going to attempt to do this. It may still be a little too warm, but hopefully not. Might be a little too warm still. There we go. And this is still very hot, so you'll want to be careful pulling the cone out because the steam is still coming out of there. And there you go. A nice pineapple cake done about, depending on your microwave, 6 to 8 minutes. It really depends on the wattage. Now you could also add some maraschino cherries in this. You could add some shredded coconut to this, some nuts, whatever, however you want to doctor this up. Make it your own. And like I said, you can use a spice cake mix and a can of pumpkin, and then add some nuts and stuff into that. Do it the same way, and have a great cake for the holidays. You can do a chocolate cake with a can of cherry pie filling. Mix all that together. There's just a lot of different things that you can do. You can also do it with a can of soft drink and a cake mix. So like if you're using a white or a light colored cake mix, use a Sprite or a white clear drink, or you can use like orange or grape soda or something like that to make a drink cake out of that. If you're using like chocolate, you can use Coke, Diet Coke, mix that in there. That's all you need is the cake mix and the canned drink. Mix that in, do the same thing. So if you'd like to know more about how to do recipes with the products, just subscribe to my YouTube channel. I also have a blog that I will post all this information down below, so you can click on the links and go, or you can follow me on Facebook. Just look up Patty Dooley. And at any time you're watching this video, you can always contact me and say, I'd like a new sales brochure or whatever's going on at that time. I'll send you the current one and a citrus peeler. So I hope you enjoyed the video today. Like I said, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Find me on Facebook. Like me on there. Friend me on Facebook. We even have a VIP group where we do games and drawings and stuff like that. I'd love to have you. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to post or comment below and I'll get back with you. So you have a great day and I hope you try the recipe. Bye.